Karen Reed murder trial now entering week 8 today. State police trooper and a crash reconstruction expert are on the stand. We're talking about Trooper Joseph Paul. He's actually back on the stand right now, and his testimony is all centered over Karen Reed's SUV, and it's actually caused some tension in the courtroom. With that, let's get to our Lauren Melendez live for us outside court this morning. Lauren, before you dig into the testimony, I think it's important to address sort of the almost nervous demeanor of this expert. Explain that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you highlighted that he's an expert, because he is the one that they go to reconstruct accidents, at least for this investigation. But I have to say, the testimony started with his voice being very shaky. He had to stop and start quite a bit. The judge even asked him to slow down several times. Then he was reading directly from his report. That's something that's not allowed.
Also, I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Okay, so just take your time.
After a shaky start to testimony, Trooper Joe Paul, a state police reconstructionist, testified the data collection system in Karen Reed's SUV showed she was speeding in reverse the night John O'Keefe was found dead in the snow.
The vehicle accelerated at a high rate of speed before she struck the pedestrian John O'Keefe on the roadway and subsequently left him at the scene.
The prosecution says Reed hit O'Keefe in that process and left him to die, pointing to her tail light as evidence. But Reed's defense says that tail light was broken hours before when she backed into O'Keefe's SUV, frantically realizing he'd never come home from a night of drinking.
Even if the camera systems were covered in snow, even the systems were defective anyway, and even the mirrors were blocked, an attentive and a reasonable operator would not travel in reverse, especially at a high rate of speed.
That's Trooper Paul's explanation to the prosecution about whether any other roadway or environmental factors could have contributed to a vehicle hitting O'Keefe. But Reed's defense has repeatedly blasted Paul's credibility as an expert, saying he's misinterpreted tons of data during this investigation and then questioning his academic degrees.
How about in engineering?
No.
How about in kinematics?
No.
What's the highest degree that you do hold, sir?
I have an associate's degree.
Although his expert analysis concluded that Reed likely hit and killed her boyfriend, Reed's defense doubled down, pointing to inconsistencies in his testimony.
I never said that was the area impact. I said it's after that.
Trooper, we were all here on Friday.
So what you just heard was a little back and forth from testimony where Reed's defense was kind of questioning, saying about something he said last week, saying, look, we were all here. We did not hear that. Again, Trooper Paul maintained that his credibility is intact, that he is well prepared for this role, and that, yes, he is qualified to reconstruct that accident. We are reporting here for you live in Dedham this morning. I'm Lauren Melendez, NBC 10 Boston.
Wow, it's a lot to fire. Lauren, thank you. And a reminder that you can watch the testimony live. It's really important that we're doing this. There's obviously a lot of misinformation surrounding this case online. You could watch and infer your own opinion. It's over on our website at NBCBoston.com, our YouTube page, our sister station, NECN, as well. We're also going to have a recap of what happened in court every night on Canton Confidential. That is weeknight, 7 o'clock, right here and only on NBC Boston.